Rachel starts us off this hour in Boise, Idaho. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Hi, Dave. Good. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
Okay, where do I start? My husband has about $106,000 in student loan debt.
Mm-hmm.
And this is loans that his mom signed him up for when he started college.
Mm-hmm.
And so about 9 months ago, his parents approached us and told us that there was another loan that they had taken out but had put it in their name since they had maxed out the amount that they could put in my husband's name. And it's $90,000. It had started at $60,000, but they let it sit there without telling us and without making payments, so it accrued about $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, what do we do with that? Do we try to get the loan in our name somehow? Do we tell them that we'll pay them back once we're done paying loans in our name? I don't know.
So to say that his parents are financially idiots is an understatement.
Yeah.
And I assume they're broke.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's so maddening. You sound so sweet.
Thank you.
I would not have been sweet. Oh, by the way, $90,000. It's in their name, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And they are broke, I assume.
Yeah, they don't act like they are, but we know they are.
They spend money like crazy, like they're in Congress.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think their household income would be if you were to guess?
I would guess anywhere from 150 to 200,000.
Mm-hmm. And what is your household income?
Our household income is 55.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is your husband intimidated by them?
No, I would say he doesn't want to hurt them, especially his mom.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't say intimidated.
Okay. I don't want to hurt them. I didn't set out to hurt them. They have hurt themselves, and they're asking you, who make a third of what they make, to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of absurd.
Mm-hmm.
They made the choice to take out a loan in their name. How many years ago did your husband go to college?
He graduated in 2013.
Okay. And so 4 years after graduation, 5, 6, 7 years after they take this loan out, they decide to do the big reveal.
Mm-hmm.
You got married to him having no idea this existed. They failed to mention it then. They failed to mention it to him when he was in school. And now this couple that makes 150 or 200 is coming to a couple making 65 and asking you to pick up their mess?
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something?
No.
So, the answer that Sharon and I would give were we in your situation is, Mom and Dad, we got enough on our plate, and this is a mistake you made. We're really sorry you made this mistake. Good luck with it.
Okay.
I wouldn't pay it.
Okay.
They have more ability to pay it than you. They made the decision without your input or your husband's input. They kept it from you that it existed. They've mishandled it. There's like 63 checks on the wrong side of the boxes here.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I hear in here for you to pay it is your husband doesn't want his mommy to feel bad. Wah. Do you see a reason you should pay this?
I guess we just kind of feel we feel responsible because it's his
Had your
tuition.
husband agreed to this deal, known about this deal, had you agreed to this deal and known about this deal when you married into this mess, yeah, I would feel responsible. I don't know why you feel responsible.
Yeah.
I don't feel responsible for it, and I didn't know about it until just now.
Okay.
I think this lady's a travel agent for guilt trips. Is this relationship with them a little toxic otherwise?
Well, They are enablers with my husband and all his siblings, but we have a pretty good relationship, but there's always this awkward situation because of these loans, and we know they're paying them, and so we have an okay relationship with them, but it does make it pretty awkward.
Yeah. They're not paying them.
Mm-hmm.
We need to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's $90,000. It's not $60,000. They're not paying them.
Yeah.
They've been not paying them for a while. So far it hasn't actually done any damage to them. It will eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there's all kinds of boundary violations here. And I mean, I know it's going to put a strain on your relationship. Now, if you told me you made $500,000 a year and you wanted to do this after you got your stuff cleaned up, and these people made $35,000 a year and you wanted to do this after you got your stuff cleaned up, I might say okay. But the roles are somewhat reversed here.
Yeah.
You know, they're asking the responsible people who make a third of their income to take care of their mistake that you were never informed of. And, and by the way, we're up to $200,000 for your husband's education here. That's stupid land. It's just nuts for broke people. And so, man. So I think I'd get the book Boundaries and read it, because I think you and your husband are going to struggle a lot more with this conversation than I would. It wouldn't, I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I'm just not doing it. It's just kind of ridiculous. There's nothing in this conversation that sounds healthy to me. So, but it may, you know, in the lack of health, mental health in your all's family relationship, the toxicity may rise to the top when you finally do say, you know, I don't feel obligated for this. Because you're not legally obligated. We know that. Are you morally obligated? Maybe only if we went all the way back and your husband said, yeah, Mom, I'll do whatever you want. Take out as much debt as you want to take out, and I'll pay for it no matter what. And then when he got married to you, he said, honey, I got a whole bunch of debt. I got some over here. Mom and Dad got some over there. That's what you're marrying into. Then, yeah, maybe then it was part of the deal. But you can't just kind of, I mean, what are they going to come up with next year? How often are they going to bring one of these up? Oh, by the way, I forgot about this, too. You remember that car I bought you back when you were 16? You got to pay for that, too. I forgot about that. Oh, and what about this? And, you know, where's it stop? It's just weird. Weird. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.